If you guys want to know how I make these fun sensory toys for your babies and toddlers, just keep watching. So I wanted to make these toys super fun, but also really affordable. So right now I am at the dollar store, just picking out a few things that I thought I would need. I also decided to go to my local craft store to pick up some extra things that the dollar store didn't have. The first thing I'm making is the glow-in-the-dark sensory bottle. So I picked this up from the craft store. The hair gel is from the Dollar Tree, and then these glow-in-the-dark beads are also from the craft store. So I am pouring the hair gel in the bottle, just a little ways, maybe a couple tablespoons worth, and then I'm going to drop some of the glow-in-the-dark beads in there. I quickly realized that I don't have a funnel, so I actually had to go outside and grab Avery's toy funnel from her water play table and just try to make it work that way. So you guys see here that I'm doing one by one and the beads are bouncing everywhere, and then finally I got a little bit smarter and figured out how I can do this a bit more efficiently. So all I'm doing is just making layers. I do a layer of hair gel, glow-in-the-dark beads, another layer of hair gel, another layer of glow-in-the-dark beads, and so on until the bottle is completely full. Something really important is to make sure you hot glue the cap onto the bottle so that your little one can't twist it off and get to everything in the inside, because that can obviously be very dangerous. So I just picked up this hot glue gun from the dollar store, put a little glue around the cap and twist it on, and it works like a charm. Next, I'm going to make a rice sensory bottle. So I love these bottles. I got them from the craft store, but you guys could also use an empty water bottle as well. So you're gonna need food dye, white vinegar, rice, and then Ziploc baggies and some parchment paper. I'm going to measure out about a cup of rice. Put it in my bag, and then pick the color of dye I want, and I'll add a couple of drops. After adding your dye to the rice, you can add about a tablespoon of white vinegar. This will help all of the color spread evenly across the rice. And if you decide to let your child play with the rice, this will keep it from the color coming off and getting on their hands or on their clothes. So go ahead and give it a good shake. Once everything is really mixed and you feel like the color's kind of on every piece of rice, you can go ahead and lay it across a piece of parchment paper to let it dry. It really doesn't take long, maybe 5 minutes. And then you do the exact same process, but with a different color. all the rice completely dries out and doesn't have any moisture in it, now it is time to fill up your bottle. Once again, I suggest using a real funnel and not this pull toy, but it will do the trick for now. Once you've filled the bottle with all the rice you want, make sure you do glue that cap onto the bottle just to make sure that your child can't get to the rice in there. This has been super fun for my daughter. You can kind of see her back there in her diaper, but she has been having so much fun picking out the different colors. She likes to shake it like a rattle and she'll dance with it. So it's a great activity, and my daughter's 18 months and she loves this. So the next thing I'm making is a sensory box, and I did the same process with the rice, so I decided to make pink and purple. I picked up this plain container from the dollar store, and I'm going to fill it with the rice. I keep telling my daughter that it's unicorn rice. She gets really excited to play with it, and you guys can go for a totally different theme. You can do an ocean theme and dye the rice blue and green or turquoise color. You don't even have to use rice. You could use beans, you could use buttons, anything that your child can put their hands on and move it around. So after I put the rice into the container, I decided just to use stuff that we already had around the house. So I put a couple of her little animal toys in there with some containers we already had and a little shovel. Kids really like to scoop and bury things and find them. So this is also a great sensory toy for your child. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave me a comment below if you guys have any other fun ideas and tips for me. I will see you guys in the next video.